Well, shit.
What are y'all doing?
This is awful.
Awful. This is awful.
I'm Deontay.
I'm Jordan.
And today we have just finished watching Captain America Winter Soldier. Her first time watching it.
First time of many, let's just say.
So look, hold on, wait, before you get that. Was my hype not correct? Did I not?
It was.
All right, let's just get
I don't even know.
You don't know.
To be honest, I don't even know. I have no clue what I just watched. All I know is I'm going to have to watch it several more times before it makes sense.
That's fine.
There was a lot.
I told you that
in that movie.
I tell you?
I am stressed.
It was. Look, all right. Let's start with. I guess we will go with the rating. You know, like we always do. What would you rate it?
I am not worthy to rate this movie.
You are.
Listen, I am not worthy. This is an NA for me.
Listen, you called out a couple of things.
I knew that was gonna be Bucky from the very beginning.
You called it out. So,
is this Bucky? Kind of looks like Bucky with longer hair. He been in hiding. His face got messed up from the train.
That's the best you got? The obvious? That's the best you got? You can't think of nothing more complex than that? Trash. I thought you better than that. So you gotta
they went straight from talking about the war to talking about winter. Like, why would you lie to me? I told y'all niggas. They set it up from the very beginning. She said his name. Like, you gotta put those two pieces together. They was talking about soldiers in the war, and then she said something about winter.
That's because it happened in the winter.
Winter Soldier.
It happened in the winter. Like, the stuff that happened with Bucky when he fell off the train, that was during the winter. I don't know if you remember. It was ice and shit everywhere. But yeah, that's why when they was like, we fish you out the ice, because it was cold. I forgot where they were. But yeah, anyway, so.
Okay. But that gave me a clue right there.
Gave you a clue.
Uh-huh.
And like, but see, remember I told you like this one had a lot more story. I mean, it was action, but the story, the treachery, Hydra, Shield, Zola, all that shit was like.
Whoever made this movie, they was thinking.
Joe Russo and Anthony Russo, they also, I think they either produced or they directed Stranger Things. But those two, they're brothers. They directed this movie. It was fire though. I told you this movie was fire.
Like, I haven't even breathed in the last 2 hours. That movie did not let me breathe at all.
I told you, look, this is why I told you I made it a spectacle because this movie was fire though. It's like, all right, so so you said you got to watch it a couple times, but I
definitely liked it. There was a great storyline. It's very, very, very complex.
The relationship, did you like Cap's and Nat's relationship, how it formed like that? Like, once we see how they go from here, you will see like where it started in Winter Soldier and how it's like they form. I love the way they formed the relationship and Falcons.
It's like they're the only people they can trust right now.
Falcons introduction, even though I'm not gonna be honest, I do not like his character at all. I do not like the Falcon at all. It's just not a good. It's just not a good thing. It's just not a good thing to me. Like, you're in the air, I get it, but you have no powers. Did you just see how easily he ripped off his wings? Now you're completely out of the fight.
He had a parachute.
Yeah, a parachute that his legs should have been broken in half. You see how fast he was falling, and that parachute came out at the last.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
But anyway, I just don't like the character. I think it's acted well. It's not anything against Anthony Mackie. The way he performs it is great. It's just the character itself is just not. I don't like the character at all. I don't like he's Batman almost, but way less cooler than Batman, and he don't have no money. So, what are you here for, my guy? But that's neither here nor there.
Okay, so take me back through the story.
Okay, so
Explain this to me like I'm 5. Start with the dude with the glasses and the accent.
Oh, Zola. Remember, he worked with Hydra in the first movie that we watched. Again, I know it was a long time ago. We started this like way back, and Captain America 1 is so boring. I was falling asleep, you was falling asleep, but he was the dude that was with the. Remember, I went back and showed you the guy with the big head, and he didn't let him. He said, "Drive my car, don't scratch or whatever," because he didn't let him get on the plane or whatever. So he was a scientist. After Hydra failed, supposedly, SHIELD recruited him and other scientists to work with them.
And SHIELD expected him to be good.
Right. Again, like I told you, a lot of times, even in real life, when regimes fail, people switched over and became, allies or whatever. So he then started, Hydra grew again from the inside.
I feel like that meme with all the
symbols and shit.
Yeah, the formula going around in the girls like.
But that movie was just so good. I never get tired of watching that movie.
Good, because we're gonna have to watch it again.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
And again.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
And again.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Did you like the Winter Soldier though? He ain't playing no games. Did you see? Look, did you see that man with the handwork, drop knife, catch it?
Okay, handwork.
And then he caught that shield though. Ooh, that shield catch though, man. Like,
are you gonna always be on the bad guy's side?
I wasn't on his side. And it's not. And he's not technically a bad guy.
He's not a bad guy. Yeah.
I'm not on Hydra's side. I'm just saying. But just
that was hard to watch. The scene with them fighting. Yeah. That was hard. And
that's what she said.
Be serious. I'm over here about to shed a tear and you making jokes.
Look, what?
And then when Captain America's compromised and he was like, I'm not gonna hurt you because you're my friend. And then he's just like beating in his head, you are my assignment. Like, yes. God, no, please.
You're my mission.
He's already dead. You see that meme? Stop. He's already dead. From The Simpsons. Oh, anyway. But that movie, look, SHIELD is gone. I like how he told, look, it all goes.
Yeah, everything goes. We don't know who is who. We don't know who's on what side. You clearly already said that.
Look, he said, it grew out of your nose and you didn't notice. Why you think we meet in the cave? I noticed. I love Samuel Jackson. I love Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury. I love him because they did have a black Nick Fury in the comics. But
what was when he took the thing off? What was the point of that? Like, so
they blocked this retina scan. They didn't block this one.
So apparently, I'm assuming that at some point he did both of his eyes so that he could have access either way.
Mm-hmm. And see, the thing about it is, at this point in time, when this movie came out, we didn't know how he got that scar, because remember we saw him get the scar in the second movie because Captain Marvel is set before these events, so you already know how he got his scratch, but we didn't know at the time.
There is no way I would be able to keep up with any of this information if we didn't do it in timeline order.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I wanted you to watch it, and because I'm actually experiencing it. Even though I've seen this, but I'm experiencing it in a different way. Because again, we're watching stuff happen that we didn't watch it happen in the order that it happened. I know you don't like Black Widow, but did you kind of start to like her character? Did you see like how like she was like kind of weighed down by all the shit she'd done in her past, and she was trying to get it clear, and this was like her
No. Sure do wish you would look at me the way you look at Scarlett Johansson.
How about you?
Setting up their last payload when pirates
took like
93 minutes ago.
Scarlett Johansson.
Let's go, sis. I don't even know who you are, but fuck them up.
Did I step on your mom?
Satellites range at 3,000.
I'm ready to go to bed.
Look at you. You're such a hater.
That's fine.
You're such a hater. But this was
next question.
This was her way of like basically being free. Now all her secrets are out. She ain't got no more secrets. She ain't got to worry about. All right.
Next question.
Next question. All right.
You still think that what's his name is lucky for kissing her?
Who?
Or she kissed him and you said lucky?
I said that today.
Moving on.
All right. So, what else? You got anything else?
No. All I know is I'm going to have to watch this again, and then maybe I'll be able to come up with some sort of.
Oh, before we get out of here, the end credit scene. So the end credit scene, they had Loki's scepter, and they were doing this. They was using the power from the scepter to do experiments on those two. They call them twins. And did you see what the dude was doing?
He was like, what is the word I'm looking for?
It's the wrong word because it's
apparating.
The wrong word.
What do you say? What is that word in Muggle terms? What am I trying to say?
I don't know. Teleporting?
Yes.
He wasn't teleporting. He was actually running really fast.
Oh.
He couldn't control it, but he was running really fast, and she was doing telekinesis. I think that's what it's called, telekinesis or whatever.
Moving objects with your mind.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
And so, and then also the second end credit scene, because I knew one of these movies had two end credit scenes. It was this one, but then we saw Bucky. Now, speaking of Bucky, so he's under mind control. He was under mind control with Hydra the whole time. So that's why, obviously he didn't remember anything.
Right, but something stuck with what Cap said to him.
Well,
right, because that's why he went back to that.
It stuck because they didn't rewipe his memory like they did in the beginning of the movie.
Right, because they're all blown to smithereens.
Blown to smithereens, so they couldn't rewipe his memory. So something stuck. And so we'll just have to see when he comes back, because he's coming back. I don't know if he's gonna come back because I can't remember the next movie he's in right off the top of my head. But that's like so far, like we're getting into the nitty gritty. Like, you know how like Harry Potter turned up. This is finna start turning up too.
Did I really just ask you what is apparating in Muggle terms?
Yes.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
I'm out.
All right. We'll see y'all again. I think the next movie is Avengers 2.
I can't even believe myself right now.
I think the next movie is either Avengers 2 or Guardians of the Galaxy. Again, going in timeline order. If you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to keep these videos rolling. We'll see y'all in the next one. This was not awful. This was great. I'm so happy. Do you not feel like a different woman? I told you. Once you watch, I gotta tell
you. have ruined me.
I gotta tell the boys.
You have ruined me.
I gotta tell the boys. We'll see y'all. Peace.